Thank you for joining me today. I am Jen Carpenter. Today I have with me Hank Eder, correctly pronouncing Hank Eder, with his home business success community. I just wanted to briefly introduce myself, and then I'll have him talk about what he does and share some stories and some tips with us today. I just want to be a resource to home business owners, small business owners, and their employees, and also be able to just provide value and resources to my network and my community, so people don't have to handle things on their own. I help with having access to legal resources to protect your business, and also help people just have everyday solutions to deal with everyday problems, to handle the ups and downs in life and business. We often don't think we have resources or solutions, but there's plenty of help out there. You just need to know about it and be able to ask for help when you need it. So Hank and I met recently through another community that we're a part of, but I would like him to introduce himself and tell us about how you help people with marketing their business and PR, and more about your services with your community. So thank you for joining me today, Hank.
Well, you're welcome. It's my pleasure to be here.
So tell
So,
us a little bit about some people that you've helped in your business and what you do with helping people stand out with their marketing or public relations, and why you're an expert about what you do.
well, I have a long background in public relations, journalism, communications, advertising, graphics design, you name it. I wear a lot of hats. My wife says I look funny in most of them, and she's probably right. But yeah, I'm the one-stop shop for all of those things. The things that I may not do hands-on myself, I have a team of people that work with me, and we get it done. You need logos, we do it. You need branding, we do it. You need websites, um, you need newsletters, blogs, press releases, we do it. So I think one of the things that makes me unique is that people who come to me don't have to go to all these different places in order to get it done. They save a lot of time and they save a lot of money, because also being a home-based business, I won't say that I'm the cheapest in town, but I will say that I am able to remain competitive because I don't have to fund an office, that's 20 stories above the city. Yeah,
Right,
I have a
right.
humble office in my home. So
Excellent.
yeah, now
So
you
what are
asked if,
some of the main things that people come to you for? I think we could talk a little bit even about branding, marketing, and even email marketing. Like, give us some tips about what people tend to come to you for the most. Obviously, you can do a lot of different things. So what are some of the things that you're helping people with, or what they tend to need help with you, that you can provide?
right. Well, I came into this originally because my background was as a writer, and I really wanted to do the writing part, the press releases, the newsletters, the blogs.
Okay.
But being a solopreneur, I had to go where my customers wanted me to go. And because over the years I've picked up a lot of skills, I'm an anachronism. I'm a boomer who can build full e-commerce websites. So yeah, but they come to me for all kinds of things. And you mentioned email marketing. And one of the things that I would say about email marketing is that they come to me and they want to really refine their message, because a lot of people are just not too sure about what it is they do and why they're doing it and who they're doing it for. So we make sure that we're getting to right to the heart of the message, what the pain points of the customers are, and solutions to those pain points. I'm a great fan of the story brand school of telling stories, not just for emails, but for websites, for blogs, for everything, in which you make the customer the hero. So if you deal with the pain point, the solution, and make them shine, that helps them all the way around. And in email marketing, knowing who your ideal customer is and reaching their pain points and solutions while making them the hero is one of the things that I specialize in.
Okay. Do people work with you, on a case by case scenario, or do they work with you, on a certain project, or do you offer programs where you work with people regularly? How does it work with the clients that you serve?
Well, I do have some regular clients. There's one client who is a home inspector that I've been doing his monthly blog and newsletter and other little special projects. But to give you an idea of how long that's been going on, I just finished up newsletter slash blog number 76. That's 76 months I've been working with that particular client.
Wonderful.
Uh, what I'm looking into for the future is a kind of a service that's a done for you service that would include some business coaching, as well as being able to provide some of the things that I provide as Hank Eder PR and marketing, such as the logo, such as branding, such as the website, all of those things in a package. But
Package.
that's in the works right now. But mostly people come to me, and a lot of people want one-offs, but I develop relationships with my clients, and
Yeah.
it ends up becoming much more than a one-off given a little bit of time. Okay.
Excellent. Excellent. What is the specific story you wanted to share about a client that you helped be extremely successful?
Well, this is one of the more interesting things that I've come across. A client of mine came out of obscurity. She was a young mother. Her son was 3 years old. Adorable kid. I mean, curly hair, just sweetest looking kid. And her product was something she called the Insta Knot tie for people who were too klutzy to tie their own ties. It was a two-piece thing where the
Okay,
knot was already made and you just slide it up. And
cool.
she had this gimmick. She was calling her 3-year-old son the CEO of the corporation and showing a picture of him with the Insta Knot on. Well, I took that, the picture of the kid, the picture of the tie, the notion of it, and got it out to a national press release through one of the national wire services that you release those things through. I wrote the press release. And this is something I would say it never happens, except it happened. On the strength of that one press release, she went from obscurity to having the Instant tie in the grab bag at the after party of that year's Oscars ceremony. Somebody saw that press release and said, wow, what a cool thing. Let's give away some Instanots. But
Wow.
it brings us to another area of business, though. Uh, you need to, when you get that kind of publicity, you need to be able to scale that. You need to be able to handle that kind of input. You have to be
Yes.
able to produce. So I think there were some logistical problems there, but man, did we get it out. Does that kind of thing happen all the time? No, it almost never happens. But if you never get that press release out and never get it out nationally, then of course it'll never happen.
That's a great story, all encompassing the message, having clarity on the message and what can happen if you just take the action and be able to make that happen by putting it out there. So that encompasses many things with increasing someone's success right there. So that's a great story. As far as really like branding and positioning, consistently putting yourself out there as a business owner, what would be a couple tips you might give about keeping your message clear, whether that be on social media, email marketing, how does somebody really, a couple tips of really how to consistently, put yourself out there and keep your message clear, if you can give us a few tips on that.
One would be to be consistent across all the platforms. If you're going to be on social media, have the same picture, have the same logo, have the same, just represent your brand the same way each time, whether you're on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Another thing about one of the things that I strongly recommend, consistency and regularity. If you're going to be posting to social media, do it regularly. And right now, everybody's talking about TikTok. TikTok is exploding. And most of those who have really exploded on TikTok, if you ask them, how did you do that? They'll say, I don't know, but I did it every day for months. And next thing I knew, we blew up. So yeah, that's another thing. And always keep your call to action clear, concise, and readily findable, because in this world, in this age, everybody's attention spans are very short. And if you haven't sent out a clear message and you don't have a call to action that they can immediately find and sink their teeth into, they're not going to look around for it. They'll be gone before you know it. If you don't grab their attention in those first 5 seconds, they're going to be gone and they may be your perfect customer, but they don't know it, and you'll never know it because you never connected.
Hank, can you please tell us more about your home business success community and how people can learn more about that and the value that you have there?
The number one question I get from home business entrepreneurs, not the number one question, but the number one complaint I get from home business entrepreneurs is that they feel alone in the wilderness. They have decisions to make. Some decisions are really silly decisions, like should I go to Office Depot and buy that $40 chair, or should I buy the one that's designed by the National Chiropractic Association? Well, it's almost a no-brainer if you're going to be sitting in it for hours every day. But that's not that great a decision because if you buy the $40 chair, you donate it to charity after it starts hurting your back, and then you buy the better chair. But some decisions cost home business owners hundreds of hours and tens of thousands of dollars. And as even things like legal matters that they don't know about. But they feel alone because they have nobody to bounce these decisions off of. They have nobody to share business ideas with in a safe environment where nobody's going to be looking to steal their ideas. Although you and I both know that 9 out of 10 times nobody's looking to steal your idea because our ideas are not always that new, but we have a unique way of bringing them out to the public. So the home business success community is that place. We have each other's backs. We do monthly Zoom workshops of things that are of value to home business entrepreneurs. We have a private Facebook community where members can ask questions and can share do's and don'ts and best practices or just interact with each other.
Excellent. Where would you like people to connect with you and be able to set up a time to talk with you to learn more?
The easiest thing would be if I had my Calendly in my head, but I don't. So contact me. First, let me give you the tiny URL for the home business success community so people can take a look. tinyurl.com/home-biz, B-I-Z.
There you go.
Yeah,
I'll make sure
momentary
to
lapse of.
include it in the description on the video as well.
Very good. And they can also get in touch with me at hankeder, EDER.com.
Okay, excellent. I can share your contact info in the description as well so people can get in touch with you. Well, thank you so much for telling us more about what you do with your PR and marketing with your clients, your home business success community. And I will have people also reach out. Would you like people to connect with you on LinkedIn as well?
Yes, I would.
So people can connect with you and keep learning more.
Right. And if they just look up Hank Eder, they'll find me on LinkedIn.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So I'll be sharing this here on my YouTube channel, just again, as a resource to home business owners and how you can have more resources and help for all of the things that entrepreneurs and business owners need to do. So thank you for taking the time to join me today.
You're welcome. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.